Recently, the Ghanaian football atmosphere has been hit by the death of a supporter. The supporter is a fan of Asante Kotoko. The tragic death of this supporter named Yafrimpong, also known as Pooley, has hit the media space and I've got people talking. As you can see, Pooley is one of the supporters of Asante Kotoko. He loves the club so much. He's seen daily on TV and radio advertising the matches of Asante Kotoko. Just look at him with life. There is a prophecy on this whole event. Prophet Nana Pooley made this prophecy a month ago.
Adi ye toso. Mihu bo kuo kese wo man mu o ma hyenso de ya abo o mo hye kokko. Na mihu se ai se o mu nipa binom akoba bi so mo kopɛ hunhum mmo a emfiri osoroso nyankopɔn no hobi na mo firi anyame ho ebi. Na mihu se o mo kɔ so mo kopɛ mmo ama tim no. Wo mo kɔye no omoye bibia wie mi hu nipa omukọ mi hu enipa enum by mumiensa na mi hu won clear na omukọye no na omufiri ho besin kọye no efie no mi hu se ade bi atote se atuduro hu se kane na atuduro etimi pipe na mi hu se ade bi atupo no na omo ekope saa sunsum mo a efiri anyame bi num ho no ede matim no baako ato awawuo na nye onipa oye saa nuro no ne ku nipa no na mmom eya duro no honhom no na eyire so saa na wo se epai ka baako na mu se baako a owom a oka wo mu a ekohwehwem gigigigi niema de bere wo mu tim no wato na nipa me se obi a wagidin kakra wo radio so a on ka management team no ho de na wo mu ekogigigi niema hunhum mmoa ne hunhum ahoden de bere team no emu baako na mu so makoba bi a babi on koe no na aduro no yire saa de na yire saa ne pipe ze de no ka to apaye no e de pipe mu se etika mu baako na no free na na ye wo mu a ekosiki spiritual powers e de ma wo mu team no team ni ye team a mo ahye so de ya aboa na o mo hye kokko e team kese no baako na adia me hu ye no very dangerous ti wo mo esiki spiritual powers e wo baabi e de ma team no mo susu nchini no mo hweyie na nye baabi o mo koe no nipa no a wo ye leader wo ho no na ye saade no nye sebia okonfo ana duro ni no na ye na mo duro no mo honhom ni tumi no e na paya na wo se crash baako na mo sa crash baako e di ye no we na my platform ni yeso no ko awurade ani no wo baabi a awurade nani no wo baabi.
If whatever the prophet is talking about is true, then Pooley did a higher sacrifice for the club. Have you heard about higher sacrifice? Higher sacrifice is when an individual sacrifices himself for his team's collective good. Can we say that Pooley death was a sort of higher sacrifice? What am I saying this? Do you know at a point in time, Asante Kotoko were on a losing? They were losing all their matches in the Ghana Premier League. But at the point in time, it changed. Just watch on your screen. When the Premier League began this season, Asante Kotoko won some matches. But later on, they were losing. They lost 2-1 against Lagos Cities. They lost 1-0 against Accra Lions. They lost 1-0 against Bechem United. They lost 2-0 against Nations FC. Something marvelous began to happen. They started winning some matches. They won 2-0 against Edwana Stars. They won 1-0 against Heart of Oak. And that is when Asante Kotoko was on a forever winning streak. They began winning all their matches, and at a point in time, they were on top of the Premier League. Doesn't this fall in line with the prophecy Prophet Nana Pooley gave? How come a team which was losing on a losing streak all of a sudden just come on a winning streak and they never lost a match? That falls in line with what Prophet Nana Pooley was saying. They had a spiritual support. Everything started changing when Pooley will be seen hitting or knocking a gong or beating a gong, a red gong. That is when Pooley started beating that red gong, that is when fortunes of Asante Kotoko began changing. From that point, Asante Kotoko started winning all their matches. Another example of a higher sacrifice is Coach Stephen Keshi leading the Nigerian Super Eagles to win their third successful Africa Cup of Nations. Few months after the Nigerians have won the AFCON, he passed on.
Still coming in as to what exactly happened, but as you said, Nigerian authorities have announced that Stephen Keshi has died suddenly in Benin City in Edo State. They say that he was scheduled to return to the United States before he suffered from cardiac arrest. We will be bringing you more details as soon as we get them in regarding what happened.
Another example of a higher sacrifice is that of the owner of Leicester City losing his life few months after Leicester City has won the Premier League in the 2015-2016 season. The owner of Leicester City died in a plane crash. He sacrificed himself for his team to win the Premier League.
The shock.
Oh my God, a helicopter's just crashed next to the stadium.
The confusion.
There has been the mention of juju or spiritual support in football. People still don't believe. Yes, Reverend Wusubempa talking about juju in football during his playing days as a footballer when he was young. Let's have a listen to him.
But Usha Wabing. Because now ukase moboboa osimo mumfu mobi pra otumi de prayer to ho eno na mpese wo santim mam.
Okay, yakobo bola o maye ni enwo. Ena onwe nantwinam. Ena onfa ho nka oba. Sa na ema miensen. Na mekai se yakobo bol na so obi pra. Na je se sa na ema miensen nipa na yemu baako.
There is no Jesus and your mienza no zimanye ne mu ba ko no waye.
Oh waye.
Dina prime.
Pradia na chese waye.
Uni anu ye bia.
Ha. Ena ono soso na we strange kakra to extend say. Sa diagram na no draw no. Me those days na minima de crop.
Yeah.
But say no see draw de no to say as a lion or draw BB say picture. In fact, na candle, red candle, black, white. Na adi perfume hwehwehwem bi says flowers so say dem no. Ebi wakro obema yakusua obi akuta kusua. Odu park no so na de ahwe ho. Ntino in fact ana me ahwe.
Na ukase matches ni bi odumi hwe petita krem kase match we member.
Ai aha. At times so no. Otimi ka se Libya e ma camp. Shia ye ho. Shia e bia ye come fan say me fan say bia hembobo ano. Ana say bia ye ko e bia cricket. When maka say Libya enema camp share ho ene match bi so no say Libya bra camp.
Okay.
E bi okram fan self friendly match bi ana bi match bi kra no yetimi ye nuro.
Wow.
Oh,
let's say draw na yetin ball im na nye psychological say dem for.
Debi ewo mpa ni enti.
Here is Collins Atapoku, a well-known sports presenter. He also had this to say about juju in the Blasters.
Nationwide species, 1-2 weeks for CE movement. Mostly, if you are any model, or back at the Asamoah the commercial business. If you any model, a drop by Asamoah. So, to be that, Sabafo Jamba. Obia didn't go for Kobia, okay. Oh, what is it? 50 taki. What the manage the demo businesses? 50 aba. First, not Sani, you Sani Etino. Who remember was a 50 no one at it. Egypt, not many 50 did. But a lady, you say, actually, you said you come up play away. Oh, come up play away. Oh, come up play away. If you can an echo. Now, when he said there were football people, I wouldn't do a football more. Some of them actually ever come once. Oh, who said, oh, who do you say, money? It's a footballers at two stages. Say, oh, which is a drew the bit in your mom and pipe up. I quite check for the fans so that the conversation will be brought. That's our punch, and which my organ. It is yet to be if you baby the player when you're punching. I punch set fire. A transfer. I'm the choir. I'm the choir. The transfer. You say, man, is the best. I'm the choir.
2009. Do you remember that the 20 side of Ghana won the FIFA World Cup tournament against Brazil in the final? Here is Langabell, one of the chief drummers. He said they have to sacrifice 12 madmen before the black satellites were able to win the under 20 world. Here is also Sule Muntari talking about Juju in the Ghana Premier League. He says almost all the team do Juju. When you go to the changing room, it smells kind.
Even though I was playing 50%, I was doing the meeting, but it's not the football. I didn't even take one penny, but I wanted to make it strong. So the following year, no ball. You get what I mean? Then other players can come gradually. So if Waka doesn't want to play, for sure, I'm not blaming him, because Waka won't be able to contain them. Because listen, Okobobola, changing room, bon kan Obiya Yedro. You get what I mean? Yeah. So there's not that respect is not there. It's disrespect. So my clothes, even my shirt, I don't even let them wash it. I need to take it home all the time. So Ubana will be changing room and bon nyoma and fata. You get what I mean? So not only one team, the whole team's nina, everybody, all of them.
Even if you know, keep quiet and still listen. That is why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. The more you know, the more you grow. Therefore, learn, keep quiet, and know more so you grow more.